What you say is right, of course, but what are we to do with Master, who refuses to listen to people? I, Old Monkey, can with this pair of fiery eyes and diamond pupils discern good and evil. Just now this wind was called up by that child hanging on the tree, for I could tell that he was a monster spirit. But you didn't know, nor did Master. All of you thought that he was an offspring of some good family, and told me to carry him along instead. Old Monkey was planning to take care of him when he tried to crush me with the heavy body magic. Then I smashed his body to pieces, but he resorted to the magic of the liberation of the corpse and kidnapped Master with the whirlwind. Because Master so frequently refused to listen to my words, I became terribly discouraged, and that was why I said we should disband. Now that you, worthy brother, have shown such faithfulness, Old Monkey finds it difficult to make up his mind. Well, 8 Rules, what exactly do you want to do? 8 Rules said. I was stupid enough just now to mouth some foolish words, but we truly should not disband. We have no choice really, elder brother, but to listen to younger brother Sha and try to find the monster and save Master. Brightening up all at once, Pilgrim said, Brothers, we shall unite our minds to do what we must. After we have picked up the luggage and the horse, we shall ascend this mountain to find the monster and save Master. Pulling at creepers and vines, descending into ravines and crossing streams, the 3 of them journeyed for some 70 miles without turning up anything. That mountain did not have a single bird or beast, though old cedars and pines were often sighted. Growing more and more anxious, the great sage Sin leapt up to the summit with a bound and shouted, Change! He changed into someone with 3 heads and 6 arms, just as he did when he caused great disturbance in heaven. Waving the golden hooped rod once, he changed it into 3 rods, which he wielded and began to strike out madly in both directions of east and west. When 8 Rules saw him, he said, Sha Monk, this is bad. Elder brother is so mad because he can't find Master that he's having a fit. After a while, the mock combat of Pilgrim brought out a band of indigent deities, all dressed in rags. Their breeches had no seats and their trousers had no cuffs. Kneeling before the mountain, they cried, Great Sage, the mountain gods and the local spirits are here to see you. Pilgrim said, How is it that there are so many mountain gods and local spirits? Kowtowing, the various deities said, Let us report to the Great Sage. This mountain has the name of Roaring Mountain of the 600-mile All-Head Peak. There are 1 mountain god and 1 local spirit for each 10-mile distance. Altogether we have, therefore, 30 mountain gods and 30 local spirits. We heard yesterday already that the Great Sage had arrived, but since we could not assemble all at once, we were tardy in our reception and caused the Great Sage to be angry. Please pardon us. I'll pardon you for the moment, said Pilgrim. But let me ask how many monster spirits there are in this mountain. Oh Father, said the deities. There's only 1 monster spirit, and he has just about worn our heads bald. He has been such a plague that we have little incense and no paper money, and we are completely without offerings. Every one of us has hardly enough clothes to wear and food for our mouths. How many more monster spirits could we stand? Pilgrim said, Where is this monster spirit living, before or behind the mountain? Neither place, said the deities. For in this mountain is a stream, which has the name of Dried Pine Stream. By the stream is a cave, which has the name of Fiery Cloud Cave. In the cave there is a demon king of vast magic powers, who frequently abducts us local spirits and mountain gods there to do such menial tasks for him as tending fire, guarding the door, beating the rattle, and shouting passwords at night. The little fiends under him also ask us frequently for payola. You are the immortals of the region of darkness, said Pilgrim. Where would you have money? Exactly, said the deities. We don't have any money to give them, and all we can do is to catch a few mountain antelopes or wild deer to pay off this gang of spirits now and then. If we don't have any presents for them, they will come to wreck our temples and strip our garments, giving us such harassment that we can't possibly lead a peaceful existence. We beseech the great sage to stamp out this monster for us and rescue the various living creatures on this mountain. If all of you are under his thumb so that you have to be in his cave frequently," said Pilgrim, "you must know the name of this monster spirit and where he is from. When we speak of him," said the deities, "perhaps even the great sage knows of his origin. He is the son of the Bull Demon King, reared by Rak-Asi. After he had practiced self-cultivation at the Blazing Flame Mountain for 300 years, he perfected the true fire of Samadhi, and his magic powers were great indeed. The Bull Demon King told him to come and guard this roaring mountain. His childhood name is Red Boy, but his fancy title is Great King Holy Child." Highly pleased by what he heard, Pilgrim dismissed the local spirits and mountain gods and changed back into his original form. Leaping down from the summit, he said to Eight Rules and Sha Monk, "Brothers, you may relax. No need to worry anymore. Master won't be harmed, for the monster spirit is related to Old Monkey." "Elder brother," said Eight Rules with a laugh, "don't lie. You grew up in the East Purva Vidya continent, but this place here belongs to the West Aparagadinia continent. The distance is great, separated by 10,000 waters and 1,000 hills, and by at least 2 oceans. How could he be related to you?" Pilgrim said, "Just now, this bunch of deities that appeared to me happened to be the local spirits and mountain gods of this region. When I questioned them on the origin of the monster, they told me that he was the son of the Bull Demon King, reared by Rak-Asi. His name is Red Boy, and he also has the fancy title of Great King Holy Child. I remember that when Old Monkey caused great disturbance in heaven 500 years ago, I made a grand tour at the time of the famous mountains in the world to search for the heroes of this great earth. The Bull Demon King at one time joined Old Monkey and others to form a fraternal alliance of 7. Of the some 5 or 6 demon kings in this alliance, only Old Monkey was quite small in size. That was the reason why we addressed the Bull Demon King as Big Brother. Since this monster spirit is the son of the Bull Demon King, who is an acquaintance of mine, I should be regarded as his old uncle if we begin to talk about relations. How would he dare harm my master? Let's get to his place quickly." With laughter, Sha Monk said, "Oh, elder brother. As the proverb says, 3 years not showing at the door. A relative is one no more. You were parted from him for 5, perhaps 600 years. You haven't even drunk a cup of wine with him, nor have you exchanged invitations or seasonal gifts. How could he possibly think of himself as your relative? How could you measure people this way?" said Pilgrim. As the proverb says, "If lotus leaf can to the ocean flow, where would people not meet as they come and go?" Even if he doesn't admit the fact that we are relatives, it will still be unlikely that he would harm my master. If we don't expect him to give us a banquet, we most certainly may expect him to return to us the Tang Monk hole." So, the 3 brothers in all earnestness led the horse, which carried the luggage on its back, and found the main road to proceed. Without stopping night or day, they came upon a pine forest, after having traveled for over 100 miles. Inside the forest was a winding brook in which clear green water swiftly flowed. At the head of the brook there was a stone slab bridge, which led directly up to the entrance of a cave dwelling. "Brothers," said Pilgrim, "look at that craggy cliff over there with all those rocks. It must be the home of the monster spirit. Let me discuss the matter with you. Which of you is going to stand and guard the luggage and the horse, and which of you will follow me to subdue the fiend?" Eight Rules said, "Elder brother, Old Hog can't sit still for too long. Let me go with you." "Fine. Fine," said Pilgrim. "Sha Monk, hide the luggage and the horse deep in the forest, and guard them carefully. The 2 of us will go up there to search for Master." Sha Monk agreed. 8 Rules then followed Pilgrim to move forward, each of them holding his weapon. Truly, the child's not smelted and demonic fire triumphs. But would Mother and Mind Monkey have mutual support? We don't know what will be the outcome when they walk up to the cave. Let's listen to the explanation in the next chapter.